Oh, I have an appendage.
Hello! I'm gonna do the speaker.
Well, it's listening to you already, darling.
I know we're going to go cycling.
We are going to go cycling, aren't we?
We go round the smooth ball. No, not the smooth ball.
What's that?
I don't know.
You don't know. Okay. Good morning. Okay, apparently I'm going round in circles. Good morning. I took about 5 days off. For those of you who are not on Instagram and wouldn't have seen my stories, I had a panic attack on... I'm having raspberries blown up my back. I had a panic attack on Wednesday morning. First one I've had in, I think we've worked out 18 months. Okay, stop now.
No.
Thank you. Right, can you go and sit down? Hi. Okay. So, Wednesday morning, I had a panic attack. I've kind of realised it was that pretty much quickly, which is nice because normally I don't. Normally, I haven't had one in 18 months. So the symptom was exhaustion and the trigger was overwhelm. So I'm not going to go into the details, but I had a panic attack. When I have a panic attack, I basically can't breathe. I'm sobbing uncontrollably and my whole face goes tingly. It's not a fun thing to go through, and I don't wish it on anyone. So I've only had I'm going to move. And she's back in the room. I've only had a few in my life. My first ever one was actually at uni, after a pretty, I don't know what's going on with my hair today, traumatic time in a student house. And that's the first one Chris has ever had to deal with as well. Yeah, Chris has dealt with all of my panic attacks, basically. And I basically went, okay, this is a symptom. You need to stop. You need to cut out all the things that are giving you overwhelm. And I did. And unfortunately, vlogging was one of those. So it is now Sunday, I don't even know, 13th. Yes, 13th of September. I've taken a few days off, sorry. But I'm feeling a lot less fuzzy, kind of the aftermath of a panic attack. Unfortunately, on Wednesday, I also had a dentist appointment, so I had to go and do that. And I almost had another one in the chair, but my dentist is awesome. I didn't tell him, but I think he could tell I was a bit, and my heart was just racing. And we just kept talking until it all calmed down again, and it was fine. I've had a crown put in one of my molars. Not fun. It's gold. I now have yellow gold in my mouth. I do not... No, it's not that I don't like it. I have yellow gold in my mouth. I'm like Goldie, for those of you who are of a generation that knew Goldie. Anyway. So yes. I'm all right. But as I keep saying... And what I put on my Facebook post actually on Thursday, because Thursday was World Suicide Prevention Day. And a memory came up on my Facebook, which I also put, I think I must have put it on Instagram, but I'm not sure, about kind of my mental health and my mantra of it's okay not to be okay, and you are good enough. That came up. So that I posted that a year ago, talking about how I'd struggled being at home and loneliness and the mental health stuff that goes with being a full-time parent, and realising that actually that's not what you want to do. And all that stuff came up on Thursday. So I reposted it and talked about panic attacks and how it's still okay to not be okay. And it's okay to ask for help, and it's okay to talk about it. And we don't talk about it enough as a world. I think particularly the Brits are not good at it because we're not good at talking about our feelings. We are quite repressed as a society in this little island of ours. So that's one of my big things now in the last year since kind of going to therapy, and I've actually finished therapy. The door's still open if I need to go back, but at the moment I feel like I'm okay. I have blips, much like the panic attack. Yeah, so I asked for help. Chris did the school run for me, and he had to shuffle some stuff around in order to do that, which I am ever grateful for, particularly as it's been a really busy week for him. My little girl was very understanding and lovely and went off and did what she needed to do in the afternoon. She's only doing Wednesday mornings at the moment. The rest of the time is full days. But in the afternoon, after I'd got back from the dentist, numb mouth, we just sat and we played a bit in the garden and we watched a film, and it was just exactly what I needed to recover. And then Thursday and Friday, while she was at school, I literally did nothing. I managed expectations with work. I messaged my director and said, look, I just need to step away. I need to not be looking at a screen. I need to not be thinking about like students and taking on new students and all that kind of. I just can't. I'm really sorry. And he was really understanding, which was lovely. And he's been WhatsApping me every so often for things that I've missed because I haven't been looking at my emails. So that's really nice. And I wouldn't have been able to do that a year ago, 18 months ago. I wasn't good at asking for help. I wasn't good at explaining how I felt. I wasn't good at managing the expectations of the people around me. And I got better. I've got better at it. I've reached out to friends and told them what's going on. I'm completely honest with them. And the ones who matter stick, right? And helpfully the ones that matter have stuck. And that's across a whole spectrum of friends. There are people on Instagram, my fabulous Crochet Clan friends, school friends, my husband, my local friends, like the ones who matter stick, right? And I feel incredibly privileged that I'm in that position of having those people around me. And if I feel like I'm overburdening one person, I'll just go, right, I'm going to go and talk to this person now. But yes, so that's the longer side of the story. I wasn't okay on Wednesday. I worked my way back to it. Yesterday, I probably could have picked up the camera. I chose not to. I just kind of wanted to have a Saturday. And today I felt like I wanted to pick up the camera again. So here I am, guys. It's day 2 of Perth Festival of Yarn. I am an official podcaster of the festival. Obviously, I'm not in Scotland right now because pandemic. I had... So yesterday was basically just a nice lazy day, and then I went to personal training in the morning. My PT is one of those people that I don't really hold much back from. He's awesome. Honestly, like trainers and people like that, I think are also honorary therapists. Sean's very good at listening. So it was nice to chat to him, and he was worried about me, and that was lovely. And we had a nice old session, and my thighs hurt this morning from the kettlebell swings and the squats, but I needed it. It was good. And then, rest of the time was kind of lazing about at home, which was lovely. And then I had one tutorial yesterday. We're almost there with her personal statement, which is good. And then yesterday evening, I logged into the Truly Hooked Zoom lounge, podcast lounge. So Eva, the organiser, came up with a sponsored, Verity from Truly Hooked, podcaster meetup, because there would have been a podcaster lounge at Perth, and probably where I would spend most of my time. It was just the lovely Jo was organised. Well, kind of was managing it for us. There was, for the most part, 9 or 10 of us in last night, which was lovely. Really nice group, really nice chats. Some familiar faces, some people I hadn't met before. Really nice. So yes, that was really good. I had a glass of wine, which is always lovely, and then today's day 2. I have made some purchases. I will show you them when they arrive, probably on the podcast because most of them are pre-orders. But yeah, so I've bought 4 skeins of yarn from the lovely Ishrat, who's Fruitful Fusion. I've bought a sock blank from the amazing Gemma, who is the Midnight Diary, and I have brought some fibre from Needle and Thread, who I've not bought from before. I met them at Unravel this year, the last festival that we all went to, and they've got the colours are right on my street, so nice jewel tones, deep colours, no pastels there. It's bright and bold and I love it. So I think I have a feeling they're going to be another one of my go-to dyers. So yes, I've also bought the festival patch, the sew on patch. Don't know where that's going to end up, but it's going to end up somewhere. Yeah, it was a nice first day of Perth yesterday. It was lovely getting involved with everyone on Instagram when I could. And day 2. So I am today. I have a Sainsbury's collection I need to go and get at 11:30. I then have the podcast lounge again on Sunday from 2 till 4. This one I'm doing a midday one, or a daytime one. And then I have tutorials this afternoon, so I've got one at 4 straight after podcast lounge, so I might have to leave a bit early. And then I've also got... You right? Yeah, okay. I've also got 2 this evening. I've got one at 7:30 and one at 8:30. So pretty full day. We are going to go cycling in a bit, hopefully. We've got to get out of the house though, because otherwise I'm going to miss the Sainsbury's collection. And I'll take you with me. With my giant rambling for 11 minutes. Let's see how much I can cut that down in the edit, shall we? So I'm currently on the Perth Festival of Yarn Zoom call. We've been shopping, we've been to pick up the food. It was a lovely cycle ride. And do you want to come and say hello to everyone? Right, say hello everyone. That's all I know. Hello. Right, I am just off of the Zoom call. That was so nice. It's been such a lovely weekend for that kind of the what's the word I'm looking for? Like the social stuff. It's been really nice to meet some people that I've not met before, and to catch up with ones that have been fab and that I absolutely adore. So that was really nice. And now I am prepping for a tutorial. See you on the other side.
Asking for a pin for stuff we've already paid for.
Oh, it's a bit bright. It's really warm. It's 5:20 and it's warm. I've just realised there's smears all over my... We'll work with it. It's really bright. This one is playing with her sand and water table. I don't even know if you can see her, but she is. Yeah, tutorial done. That one is done, I think. I don't need to see him again. I've got 2 more later. And then, if I'm not completely zoomed out, I'll catch the last half hour of the Perth Zoom lounge. And it's dinner time for this one. I've just been stood up by one of my students. She arrived 20 minutes late, full of apology. I'm like, we got 10 minutes because I do half an hour sessions for my personal statements once we're established. And she arrived and was like, can we go from 8? I'm like, no, I've got a student at 8:30. Ugh. I really enjoy tutoring. I really enjoy this stuff. I do not enjoy having to deal with, because not like in my previous job, we always dealt with schools. I do not enjoy having to chase student kids. And literally, that's all they are. They're 17-year-olds, 18-year-olds, 16-year-olds. There's one 15-year-old. Right, prepping for my next one. What is my life? What is my life?